Good morning, everyone. It is Friday. Oh my goodness, my light is like really bright above my head. So I'm going to try to block that. All right, so we'll give you guys a minute here to log in. We're just going to look at everything, make sure everything's straight. Stitch is in his bed. Wow, how are we doing? Week two. We've done well. I can't believe we already hit week two, but here we are, ready to rock and roll. So, okay, we are right at 7:30. So, a few people are logging in. Good morning, everyone. I see you logging in. Go ahead and comment. I like to see you here. Good morning, Michelle. We got Chambray. Yay! All right. All right. I say we get going. Let's get this party started. I think I'm centered ish. There we go. There we go. I had to look at my map versus everything else. Okay. I'm going to go the other one. No, I did good. Okay. I had to think about that. Wow, rough. Okay, let's get a timer started so I can watch the time and let's get going. All right, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Okay, you can see me. You can see my feet. Give me a nice deep breath in. Flat back all the way down. We're just going to go for it, right? Oh, doesn't that feel wonderful today? Slight bend in the knees. Let's round it up nice and slow. I really like warming up this way, especially for this class, because it just feels good. Keep going, guys. I'm going to adjust the computer. Keep going, round it up. Give me a nice deep breath in. Flat back down, all the way down, holding at the bottom of that forward fold. Continue to hold it there. Round it up nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. One more time, deep breath in. Flat back all the way down, holding it there, letting everything hang. We're going to put a bend in those knees and come up on those toes. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to bend those knees as we come to our toes and make ourselves a ball. Rounding ourselves, tucking the chin, really rounding that back. All right, we're going to go ahead and straighten the knees, drop those heels, and if your hands are not touching the ground, that's no big deal. Go ahead and let those hands rise and come to the shins. Let that head hang. Again, bend the knees, take those hands back down to the mat, come up to the toes, really round the back, tuck the chin, feeling that stretch all through that neck and upper back. All right, wonderful. Again, let's go ahead and drop the heels, straighten those legs, bring it all the way up, rounding it up one vertebrae at a time. Hold it here. Take those arms out. We're going to reach behind us. I'm going to turn to the side as we lift the chest to the ceiling. Open that chest and see if we can lift those arms to the ceiling. Lifting nice and high. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Holding it there. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. We're going to take it the other direction. So pull those shoulder blades apart, interlock those fingers, or just grab that hand in front of you. Really round that back. Beautiful. Again, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. Open that chest, interlock those fingers, lift. Let those arms now rise to the ceiling as high as we can take them. Look to the ceiling. We're feeling good. One more time, let's pull it the other direction. The other direction as we round that chest. I'm going to face you guys again, holding it there, pulling those shoulders back and down. Give me a nice deep breath in. Bring those hands down. Pull those shoulders down away from the ears. Give me a nice deep breath in. Arms over the head. We're going to drop the one hand to the side as we lift up and over. Wonderful. Now here, you can look down if you would like, or if you want to, you can take that chin and look to the ceiling. You choose what's right for you. Give me a nice deep breath in as we go up and over the other direction. Up and over the other direction. Same thing. We can turn that chin, look up towards the ceiling, or if you want, look down. You do what's right for you. Nice deep breath in. Let's switch one more time. Let's speed that up a little bit. So deep breath in and up. We're just going to hold here for 2 seconds. Bring it up and over the other direction. Oh, feeling good. Just warming up that back. Again, up and over. One more time each direction. Very nice. Lift up and over. Wonderful. All right, we're going to take it to the end of our mat here. End of our mat. Give me that nice deep breath in. Exhale as we take it into that forward fold, and we're going to walk right out to plank. So walking it right out to plank. Holding that plank here, pulling shoulders down away from the ears. We are breathing. Everything feels really good. Deep breath in as we chaturanga all the way down. So let's bend those elbows. Use your knees if you need to as we take it all the way down to the ground. Round those toes, and I want you to lift that upper body in half a cobra. So we're not in that full cobra, half a cobra. Elbows are just bent and not straight. Feet are flat on the ground. Deep breath in as we take our chest back to the mat. Back to the mat. Give me a nice deep breath. Let's take it up again, but let's go just a little higher. Just a little higher. Beautiful. We're not fully extended. Lift that chin. Look at the ceiling. Shoulders pulled down away from the ears. Again, chest to the mat all the way down. One more time, deep breath in, and let's go full range. This time, lift all the way up. Pull those shoulders down away from the ears, pushing our hips towards the mat. Tops of the feet on the mat. Deep breath in as we take it all the way down. Again, we're going to press it back to child's pose. So bend the knees, drop those hips, arms stay extended up over the head as we drop and sit on those feet. Let that head hang. Give me a nice deep breath, and we're going to walk both hands to one side. So I'm going to walk both my hands to one side here and getting a nice deep stretch up through those lats again. Give me a nice deep breath. We're going to walk it over to the other side. So walk those hands over to the other side as we rotate, continuing to let that head just relax. Let that head breathe. Bring it back over to that first side. So walk it over. See if you can walk over just a little further. Are we able to walk just a little further, get a little deeper stretch up through those side lats? Good job, guys. One more time, walking it back over to that second position. Walk it over. Oh, we're feeling really good. Everything's starting to loosen up a little. We're feeling good, right? This is like, all right, we got this today. Bringing it back to center here. Let's bring it to all fours. All fours. All right, feet hip distance apart. We're going to draw that belly button in. Draw that belly button in. Arch the back. Tuck the chin. Holding it there. Feeling so wonderful. All right, take it the other direction. We're going to lift that chin to the ceiling. Holding it there. Beautiful. Rounding that back yet again. Okay, guys, at your own tempo, at your own pace. If you want to spend a little more in one direction, spend that time. If you want to hold the other direction, you do what feels good for you. Every body is different. Ha, ha, ha. And every day is different. There are certain days that you're like, ooh, that feels really good as a stretch. For other days, you're like, all right, that feels fine, but I don't need it that much. So you choose. Bringing it back to center here. All right, we're going to take our arm. So I'm going to take my left arm and I'm going to weave it under my right. Other hand is going to come out. We're just going to sit into it here. Sit into it. Oh, yes. So we're going to stretch all through that upper body. Yes. Hips are high in the air. Opposite arm that isn't weaving over, straighten up over the head. All right, we're going to press the hand that's up over the head. We're going to bend that elbows. We bring ourselves up. And we're going to switch. So, other hand weaves under. Okay. Palm up. Other hand comes out. We're just going to sit on that shoulder. Hips stay high in the air. Enjoying that deep spinal twist. Making sure we're breathing. Oh, that keeps feeling so good the more we get into it. Good job, you guys. Just a couple more deep breaths here. Beautiful. We're going to take that hand that's up over the head. Draw it towards the head, lift it up, come back to all fours again. This time we're going to shorten the muscle between our hip and our rib cage. So I want you to pretend you have a tail and you're wagging your tail. So I'm going to wag my tail, look at my hip, and then switch. Wag my tail, look at my hip. Okay, back and forth. Very nice. Keep it going, keep it breathing. Oh, yes. Give me one more each direction. Bring it back to center. We're going to walk it all the way out onto our belly. All the way out to our belly. All right. I want you to bring your hands. It's about as wide as your mat. Okay. We're going to take one leg. We're going to lift. I don't care which side. And we're going to rotate and bring it behind us. I want you to look away from that leg. So we're getting a deep spinal twist, but we're also getting that opposite pec. Let your head sit on your mat. Head is sitting on the mat. And we're just rotating, pushing those shoulders square with the ground the whole time. Give me a nice deep breath in. Bring that leg back to center, back to center. Let's bend the other knee, bend the other knee. We're going to take it, lift, and rotate. Okay, putting that head flat on the mat. Hands are at that angle, so 90 degrees at those elbows as we've rotated. Now, if you can get this leg that's in the air rotated a little more to get to almost to touch the ground, do it. Give me a nice deep breath in. Take it back to center. We're going to go back to that first one, okay? So bend the knee. Bend the knee. We're going to lift and rotate. Bring it across, looking away from that knee, getting a nice deep stretch, feeling it in your pec, feeling it in your lower back. Doesn't that feel awesome? Keep breathing in 3, 2, 1. Back to center here. Beautiful. Okay, one more time that second direction. Bend the knee, head down, rotate as we pull. Oh my goodness. Where are you feeling this the most? Are you feeling it lower back, upper back, maybe in that pec? I really feel it in my pec. We did a lot of arm work yesterday, right? If you did your workout, you did that, you get it. Yes. Bringing it back to center here, guys. All right, bring it all the way down. Bring those hands right under your shoulders. We're going to push up to cobra. Push those hips into the ground. Hips into the ground as we lift. Pushing the feet into the ground. We're going to dig those toes right in and press it back to a modified down dog. I'm going to get back on my mat. So we're going to press it back. Put a small bend in the knees. Continue to push through the palms of the hands. All right, we're going to straighten one knee at a time as if we're running in place. Drop one heel and then the next. Drop and drop. Good job. Keep breathing. Oh my goodness. Can you see my dog? He's laying on his back on his bed. I just see like legs in the air. Oh my gosh. He's so special. Keep it going. Dropping one heel at a time. Drop both heels. Press all the way back. Holding it there. Oh my goodness. That's feeling so good. All right. We're going to drop to all fours. All fours again. And we're going to flip around onto our back. So let's flip onto our back. All right. We're going to round it all the way down. Drop both knees into our chest. We're going to lift and make ourselves a ball. So bring our chin and our chest up to those knees. Now, if you can just hold on, great. If you can open up the back a little more by reaching those hands around and having your hand grab each elbow and continue to make yourself that little ball. Oh my goodness. Hold it in 3, 2, 1. Relax that all the way down. Take your hands out to the side like you are a T. Bring 90 degrees at the hips, 90 degrees at the knees. Drop both knees to one side, but keep those knees together. Keep those knees together. Give me a nice deep breath in as we bring it up and over the other direction. Good. Keeping those knees and feet together. Getting that nice spinal twist. Lifts up and over. Good job. Keep breathing side to side. Make sure we are breathing. How are we doing? Going at your tempo, at your pace. Remember, I have these short little legs. It does not take me long to get from point A to point B and stuff like this. Okay, so you may be going a little slower. Good. That's okay. This is your body, your time. We're going to bring it back to center here. Back to center. We're going to straighten one leg. Straighten one leg. Keep that other knee in. We're going to draw a circle on the ceiling. Circle on the ceiling with that knee. So it's just getting range of motion in that ball of the hip. It is one of the very few joints that almost move in every direction. So it has the biggest range of motion. So we want to use that range of motion and wake it up. Keep it here at center. We're going to go into a full spinal twist. So my left knee's up. So my left arm's going to come up and I'm going to draw that knee across the body and look away from that knee, getting a deep stretch in that back and in that pec again. Oh my goodness. My goal today was to really work on range of motion in that upper body, which we've done a lot in that back. And so we're continuing to open up that chest, bringing it back to center, guys. Straighten that leg, draw that other knee in, drawing circles on the ceiling. I've been really noticing, especially in my classes, and just as I am in town looking at people, guys, it's becoming a pandemic of rounded shoulders. Like it's getting really, really bad. And it's starting to get to the point where we're starting to get those humps at the top of our neck. That's not okay. Okay. That's going to throw so much out in your body. Bring it back to center. Draw that knee across your body and rotate. And so why is that happening? Well, one is because we're not standing up tall. So that's our big thing. Why are we not standing tall? Well, some of us really can't because our pecs are so tight. Okay, because we're popping our chin forward. So it's doing much as we can to open that chest. So we need to loosen our pec muscles, right? Our muscles in our chest, keeping those loose, but then strengthening the muscles in the upper back. Bringing it back to center here. So my focus really was today was to open up that chest. Draw both knees in, both knees in. Very nice. Let's go ahead and put one foot on the ground. Ankle crosses knee. We're going to really open up that knee and grab between the legs. Grab between the legs and pull in. So I want you to really pay attention to that this next week is, are you standing straight? And I know that we get busy, right? And we spend a lot of time with those shoulders pulled forward. We're on our phones, we're on computers, we're driving, we're holding babies, which all cause those shoulders to roll forward. So when you're not doing those activities, really be conscious of what your upper back's doing, what your upper body's doing. Let's switch legs, bring that down, switch sides. Bring that, grab between the legs and pull in. We're getting deep in those glutes. How's that feeling? Oh my goodness. So we're going to work our way down on the body. We've done a lot to open up the chest. We've done a lot of back rotation. And so now we're going to go into our glutes and then into our hips and get those babies nice and stretched. So those get nice and tight. And that's not in a good way, right? Not at all. All right, we're going to relax that down and roll back onto your belly. So I want you to roll around onto your belly again. All right, hands right under the shoulders. Use your knees if you need to, or we're going to push straight up into plank. So use those knees if you need to, all the way up. Pressing it back to our down dog, dropping our heels. All right, we're going to take our right leg high into the air, into our three-legged downward dog, and swing it all the way forward into that pigeon pose. Holding it there. Now remember, we want to keep that hip off the mat. Hip off the mat. Let's walk our hands all the way down, and just holding it here. All right, we're feeling good. Oh, wow. Walking hands to one side. We've done this before, right? So we're getting a little rotation. We're getting deeper into those glutes. Very nice. Let's walk it the other direction. Walk it over the other direction. Getting that deep stretch there. Bringing it back to center here, back to center. And sinking into it and just breathing. We're just going to spend a little time here. Just stretching that glute. We're getting deep into those hips. Wow. You know, I was telling my class last night, I knocked my head really hard on a light a couple weeks ago. And since then, I feel like my skeleton's been off, right? I need to go see my chiropractor. And it is amazing how I know that I'm not in alignment because everything is so tight. Let's bring that all the way up, all the way up. Dig that back toe in and press back to plank. All right, back to that down dog. Drop those heels, press the palms of the hands, left leg high into the air. Let's swing this baby all the way forward. And you guys know the modification for this, right? We just did it. Lay on your back. All fours. We did it last week. Holding it there. All right. Bring it down to all fours. So I told my class last night, I go, so if you're not a chiropractor believer, that's fine. I don't push my beliefs on people. You got to find your own path, but you should be. So I will be calling my chiropractor after this class because I'm not this tight, guys. But my body is out of alignment. So my muscles and tendons and everything is just pulling a different way it's not used to because I don't think my head's on my body anymore. I hit it that hard, you guys. It was so bad. Oh my goodness. We're walking to side, right? I got distracted. Sorry. Walking it side to side. We're on one side. Feeling that stretch. Taking it to the other side. Feeling that stretch. Oh my goodness. Back to center and hold. Beautiful. All right, let's sit it up. Dig that back toe in the ground and we're going to press it back to plank again. Pressing it back to plank again. Holding it there. All right, we're going to drop all the way down to our knees. We're going to sit on our mat. Okay, we did this last night in class. This is one of my favorite too. It's one of my new favorite. We're going to take one knee, bring it across. Okay, we're going to turn ourselves into a pretzel. So we're going to bend this other knee, So it's towards the booty. So we've made ourselves a pretzel. Sit nice and tall. And I want you to turn towards the knee that's bent up high. So we're going to turn and rotate. Now I want you to lift tall into your upper body. I don't want you to sink into this, okay? Because that's easy to do. We're going to lift the chest and really rotate and turn, looking away from the screen and just focusing on your breathing. Oh my goodness. Holding it there, enjoying the moment, enjoying your breath, enjoying that spinal twist. Beautiful. Give me a nice deep breath. We're going to walk it to center. We're going to unpretzel ourselves, okay? So I'm going to rotate, switch legs. Other one lifts up and over. I'm going to turn so I can get that other leg, sit tall, and then rotate, holding it there. See, I can feel what side of my body's off because I don't have the same range that I have on the other side. And so here my body saying, all right, we are having an alignment issue. You are way more tight on one side than the next. Why? Because you hit your head really hard, Tess. I was cleaning carpet and I knew the light was there. It was over my dining room. And it's a big light. And I stood up and I whacked my head on it so hard. Oh my goodness. I didn't know if I should cry or not. Bring it back to center. You know how that goes. All right, hold it here. It's been a really rough week. Hold it here. And Stitch had accidents. And so I'm like, I don't know if I should cry because I have poop all over my house, which he never has accidents. So this was very rare. He didn't get in trouble because it wasn't his fault. I go, or because I hit my head and the cat had died 2 days before. Rufus has been hit. And I'm like, or my cat's dead. So needless to say, I wasn't thinking about going to the chiropractor. We're at bottom of the feet together. So my husband comes in and gives me ibuprofen. He's like, are you okay? No. All day. So it's okay to have bad days, right? It's okay. They happen. Let's bring it all the way up. All right, we're going to straighten one leg. Keep that chest up. We're going to lean forward as far as we can. So do you remember last week how we used the belt? This is also a really good one for your belt. So if you want to start bringing the belt into this 20-minute class, do it because you can always grab it, wrap around that foot. So I think we're doing those hamstrings, or even when we do lay on our back. We didn't do that today. Switch legs, switch sides. But when we do, you can always grab it. So it's a great tool to have. And even maybe next week I'll show you. We do the force stretch. If you're having a hard time with that one too, we can wrap it between the legs and get a deeper pull on that too. We didn't do that. All right, guys. We're like really getting to that point where we're almost out of time. Some of you are logging out because we're past 20 minutes. I understand. I was just feeling so good today. All right, so here we are. Give me a nice deep breath in. Now comes the most important part, right? Deep breath in. Bring it all the way down to center. Give me a nice deep breath in. Bringing it to center. All right, guys. So, I said I had a bad couple weeks. It's a bad week last week. This is our time to get rid of it. I'm getting rid of my bad week. If you've had a bad week or a challenging past couple weeks, it is time to get rid of it. Okay, deep breath in. We're going to exhale out the negative. Give me a nice deep breath in. Bring in the good, the things we're grateful and thankful for. And we're going to take and exhale out the negative, the bad thoughts, the upset, the hurt feelings, the things that don't serve us. Deep breath in. We are bringing happiness, joy, prosperity in everything. Take that in. We're going to bring it down, put it in our body, and we're going to send out the negative, the anger, the upset, the things that no longer serve us, send those out. Give me one more deep breath in. Inhale in. We're going to take it all the way down to heart center. We're going to bring it forward into Namaste, which means the light in me honors the light in you. You guys, I'm so grateful and thankful that you log in and do this live with me, my live people. Thank you. For those that do it later, I'm so proud of you. I'm grateful you log in and take the 20. We do about 25 minutes it's turned into. So, all right, you guys, I want to thank you for everything. Let's go into week 3. Really, really strong. Let's make it count. If you have questions, comments, concerns, you know where to find me. Let's keep it going. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye.